You know, it's said that after an injury, the very last thing to heal is the brain. Long after the physical rehabilitation is taking part, it's still that voice in the back of your head telling you, you're not ready. You're gonna get hurt again. But somehow or another, Josh Williams managed to block this voice out of his head. Supposed to have been down for easy 5 to 6 months, but what a lot of doctors said was a completely shattered bone in his elbow. Here we are 3 months later, and this kid is in spring training trying to get himself ready for another season. See, it wasn't just his voice that he blocked out, but it was the very loud voice of his vocal older brother telling him that he didn't belong in this offense and that he was going to get himself killed. Maybe Johnny was right, or maybe Josh was right. What's going on, folks? It's Kspadetheprospect, the big blue Chevy driver, the guy sometimes referred to as the YouTube MVP. And folks, we are back with another season of Living in the Shadow of a Star, featuring Josh Williams, the kid brother of NFL star Johnny Hit Hard. And look at this, folks, first game back. Luckily for him, it's a game against Tulane, but you got Josh Williams and the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets out here in this water. Josh looks a little different this year. If you haven't noticed, he has done the dark visor worn by his older brother. And another thing you're going to notice is the big brace on his non-throwing elbow. His elbow was completely shattered. He's supposed to have been down for a really long time. The guy took to rehab like a fish to water, and he's back. So like I said, this is a warm-up game. Hopefully we'll see some signs of him being back, or maybe we'll see that Johnny's right. At any rate, it's going to be a hell of a season, even if he listens to Johnny, who wants him to transfer quick, fast, in a hurry. Look at Josh getting smashed on that play. So let's jump right into the commentary. Still a 0-0 game at this point. Josh looks a little different. Now, another thing you're going to notice is he's wearing gloves this year. Now, let me explain. Somebody's going to probably question me about that. When you go to edit your player, you can put a glove on only one hand. So I only put a glove on his non-throwing hand, but every time I come out to play a game, he's got on 2 gloves. It's a glitch in the game, right? But I definitely put the brace on there, and we're gonna see, if it affects the way Josh plays. So far, looking pretty good. I guess at the same time, this is Tulane. This is a team they should completely destroy. And Josh is timid. A lot of him saying he's back is him trying to convince himself. You can look at his gameplay and tell he's not quite back. I'm sure his teammates know it. I'm sure his coaches know it. And of course, Johnny knows it. So we'll see if he can block all that out. Quickly, man, still throwing 100% at this point. All 4 of his passes hitting their mark, and they're on the board. At this point, it's a tie game. How did Tulane get on the board? I don't know. We talked over that. Y'all got to be quiet sometimes. Y'all talk too much. 7-6 game. You got Josh taking the snap out of his own end zone, throwing back across the field, back across the body to the fullback. That's a 15-yard pickup. Luckily, the end zone is to his back now. He's moving forward. Hitting the running back Booker for about another 15-yard pickup, and the chains are moving. Those referees are going to get a workout today moving those chains. Another pass to Booker over the middle. That's about another 15-yard gain. They moving the ball in chunks right now. Trying to score again before the half. Here's another strike over the middle to Booker. At this point, it's pretty safe to assume that Booker's like a receiving back, right? I mean, we never see him run, but he catches a ton of passes because this offense is so whack that his route is probably the best route. You know what I'm saying? It is that route, air quotes. 15 seconds before the half, you see Josh getting gritty, taking a shot at the end zone that was almost an INT. On 3rd and 2nd, he's going to no huddle, bringing it back. Looking at the matchup, Booker seems to have a matchup with a linebacker. Josh sees it, throws the pass, almost threw another pick. The free safety actually came down and picked that up. And on 4th and 2, you really want to see Josh go with the field goal here, but the kid is greedy. He wants to prove to his teammates that he's back. He's dropping back, rolling out. The defensive line is providing pressure, and he just threw quite possibly the dumbest pass of his career. It ended up being a fumble. Luckily, it was the end of the half. No harm, no foul. 3rd quarter, man. Another fumble right here. You're getting a chance to see Josh Williams take a ton of punishment. Tulane knows this guy is back from an injury. They know he might be back a little early, And hey man, there's no shame in that game. They trying to send his ass back out on that cart. Definitely they're trying to. He takes a big hit there, getting the pitch off in time. Booker actually trying to prove me wrong, picking up some yardage on the ground. And you get a chance to see Josh run, but he don't look like himself. He is tiptoeing. I can tell. I'm watching the gameplay. I'm like, he ain't running right. 2-yard loss right here. 4th and 6. He makes the gutsy call to go for it. Now, we saw this happen one time before. I could somewhat understand that he was trying to score before the half. Right here, I really can't understand it. He's gonna audible, change it to a passing play, rolling out the pocket, looking downfield, seeing nothing, and just keeping it and getting out of bounds, doing the smart thing. Definitely don't want to take a hit on that left side. Right? Look how he running, man. He don't even look the same. He don't even look the same. All right, on 2nd and 10 here, you get a chance to see a quick option. Josh keeps it, still doesn't look as fast as I expect him to look. Still a good pickup there. Going back with another read option right here, giving it to the fullback. And this fullback is a beast, man. Trust me. I'm a few games ahead, and this guy is making plays. Speaking of plays, look at Josh Williams pushing the fullback, seeing him stumbling and just giving him a push into the end zone. They both fall in the end zone to make it a 14-6 game. Defense doing what they're supposed to do against Tulane, and that's getting them up out of there. So you're getting a chance to see Josh in the offense again here in the 4th quarter, trying to move the ball. Josh keeping it here, and that's a play that I feel like freshman Josh would have probably taken to the house. So I don't know, maybe it's some rust from the offseason. Maybe it's still him not being ready, and oh my God, look at that hit. He takes a shot directly on the arm. You see him laying down, and it's a scary sight. It looks exactly like the injury that took him out of the Orange Bowl. But one play later, the guy is back on the field. He's tough, man. This is one tough kid. So they get in the 1st down there. 2nd and goal. Josh dropping back the pass, scanning the field, rolling out the pocket to buy more time, and throwing a beautiful strike to the back of the end zone. That's Clemens Ben on the receiving end of that touchdown. And that's his 2nd touchdown pass so far. Looking pretty good. There's 21-6. The game is about over, but I got to show you this last drive. You see Josh taking yet another hit in this option offense. I can't blame Johnny for not wanting his little brother in this offense. This kid get the hell knocked out of him like every other play, with a big passing play right there, almost 30 yards down the field to put him in position to score again before the game is over. Going read option, giving it to that fullback. That boy is a beast, man. He reminds me of Mike Allstott. So that's all I got for this one, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm out till next time. Curtains.
Damo. We at it again, huh? For my underdog. Let's go. If you letting people tell you you can't do things and you believe in that, hey, cut that out, man, for real. Cut this up, put it on repeat. Supposed to be the losers, but we winning though. They used to laugh at us, now we winning though. They used to tell me never in my lifetime. I guess they wasn't in their right mind. Underdog. I ain't have a lot of shit back in my younger days. Had my daddy's temper, hidden up under my mama's ways. So I got laughed at, looked over, stepped on. But never did I quit, I kept on. Was brought up in the church but had a little sinner in me. Labeled as a loser but I had a lot of winner in me. Bitter with a cold heart, I had the winter in me. Then I got up off of my ass like I had a splinter in me.